Basically, holiday and a lot of people having the day off. That included my family, so it was spend time with the family thing. So I spent most of the last 4 days in 7 Days to Die with my mom in her game because she actually has a game too, and she is now on day 29. I just did the day 28 horde with my normal horde base. There was 3 of us in her game, so the zombies naturally were. There was a lot more zombies, which actually clogged the maze. But I built a backup maze that was next to it. That was like twice as long as the normal maze. And whenever the front maze got clogged, the zombies would run the other maze. So to prevent. So there was a little damage to the maze by 2 cops exploding, but other than that, it was pretty good. I was able to get her day 28 horde already has 3 dart traps with pressure plates, motion sensors, spotlights, and time delay sensors, and all. Her yeah. They didn't even make it through. I'd say not even an eighth of the way through the maze. Let's see here. Oh, it was 1 a.m. in my game. Okay. Problem is, too many games on, too many things going on. I don't remember exactly what I was doing in this game. My backup gun is a pistol, huh? Guess I should keep the pistol ammo on me then. Trigger group full auto, yeah, that's definitely not what I want. Oh. Isn't there a recipe? I guess not. Huh. Oh, I think I need to find the schematic. Yeah. No, I just don't know the recipe yet. Takes it. Okay. Okay, apparently Yama's joining me. On midnight day 6, he's gonna join the game at day 1, at level 1. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Second, why did I have that on me? I don't have a forge in this game, do I? No, I can't even. I don't have a forge yet. Oh, yes, I did. There was one in the trader. That's why I had that on me. That's right. Need to hit some clay on the way to the forge, and then go try to smelt some clay and clay and iron into the forge. Huh? Okay. So, we're going to go digging at the horde base, get some clay, go to the forge, melt it up. I remember I wanted to melt stuff in the forge, but I'm not sure what I... Why is it always snowing? Just so I can freeze to death constantly every time I go to visit the trailer? And I'm not even spec'd for melee. I'm building a perception build here. Although I really like a melee build, but you gotta do variety. Like in the game that I've just been playing for the last 4 days that I told you I was playing in my mom's game, because yeah, she plays, and I was playing on her in her save game on her connected to her game, and in her game I'm a melee build, and I'm just using iron reinforced club, and I love it. I'm just not even going to upgrade to a sledgehammer. I think I'm going to stick with iron reinforced club. I came over here for the forge, not for anything else. So I can make iron arrowheads already. Nice. Oh, I don't have enough clay now. Oh yeah. What? Oh, I don't have enough iron. Oh shit, that's a lot of iron. I ain't making those anytime soon. Must have been trying to make iron arrowheads then. That must have been my plan. See, literally I can't remember my plan, why I was doing this. But I don't see anything else that I would want, so I must have been doing it for the iron arrowheads. At least I don't have to worry about heat map going up. Okay, anyway, back to working on the horde base. Okay, and if you want to use a weak thing, just trying to get rock, you should do it on a big rock like this. But if you got a good tool, you use it on the regular rocks, and you get more of the iron and stuff out of them. I don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I have enough. I was being so careful about that, and then I didn't. Ah. Now, how the hell did that stick to the bottom there? Well, at least I get some of the stuff back. There, actually got half. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Wow. Lost my rock for a second there. This is my rock. This is the rock I'm working on. Gamma's not doing so hot. He's a low life. He was the one who wanted to jump into my game on day 6. I don't know what he was thinking, but he still even got to try to do his trader quest. I mean, the initial quest. I think I'll clear this top up here. Hey, Panos, or Panos, I don't know how you... Hello, Aid. How are you doing today? Okay, it's 3 in the afternoon. I need to get back to the trade. This is basically my single player game. Yamasan's a friend who likes to jump into my games, and I'm on day 6 PM, and he just jumped in. So naturally, he's level 1 trying to do his starter quest 3 kilometers away from me the night before Horde Night. That's gonna be fun. My trader has a working forge, so that's why I keep running back to the trader. Thanks for the follow, Panos. Actually, I have more than enough clay in it. Oh wait, I can build. So day 6 Horde, and I'll be using iron arrows. Too bad I haven't found a compound bow though. That sucks. Wish I had a compound bow, but that's okay. I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm playing the seed that everyone seems to like. It's not bad from what I've seen so far, but I didn't like preview it or anything, so I don't know where anything is. But this is the seed. I've heard quite a few people talking about it on the forums and everything. It's a seed's called Afterlife. It's supposed to be a good seed. I have no problems with it so far, but apparently the reason people like it so much is because apparently it has big big cities and a couple skyscrapers in it. I guess I haven't really explored yet. I'm only on day 6, so I don't know. Yeah, well, it's still day 6 now, but it'll be day 7 in 5 in-game hours. Yeah, my blood moon. Yeah, my blood moon day 7 is. I'll be using iron arrows on my first blood moon. That'll be great. Just wish I had a compound bow. I love compound bows, but I haven't found one. I guess I should have hit that airdrop. Wait, there wasn't an airdrop, was there? Yeah, there was. It's way over there. Oh well. Sometimes there's compound bows and airdrops. If I get my horde base done, and have time left on day 7, I'll run over and get it, I guess. Just hope we don't get any vultures on Horde Night, since there's going to be a lot of enemies, because there's 2 of us in here, so it'll be more than the normal Horde Night. I wonder how that spawn's going to be. I wonder if 8 of them are going to spawn near him and 8 of them are going to spawn near me, because it's just set to 8 per person Horde Night. Interesting. Probably how it's going to work. I've used the Horde base in multiple games. It works wonderful. I actually have videos on my YouTube channel on how to make it and how it works and everything, and all the testing of it. I love it. In my mom's game that I use, because my mom plays this game too. I built her Horde base, and she's on day 28 with this base. And it runs flawlessly, and it has, she's to the point that she has dart traps in it and all that stuff, so. But yeah, this is my Horde base. Yeah, my main base, my home base is over there. It's a ranger station. I don't know if you've ever used a ranger station, but they are awesome base, early bases. Well, I'll definitely still be here doing Horde Night tonight. My YouTube channel is on a link to it's in my description, or not in my description, in my on the page. That ladder was in the wrong spot. I do not want that there. Okay, I need more dirt. Actually, that would be an Alpha 16 tip. In Alpha 17, forges, frames, and all those use the same burns for the same amount of time as the wood as it took to make them. Because that's another thing. Everyone's tried frames and all that. In Alpha 17, they burn the same amount of time as it took the wood as the wood that made them would burn. I mean, granted, Alpha 17 changed so many times because I was playing. I started playing Alpha 17 in 122 or something like that. I don't 108. 108. That was the number. Alpha 17 build 108 was the first. Was where I started playing Alpha 17. But let me check it again. But last I checked, okay, it takes 4 wood to make a door. No, there's no time on the frame. One door, 5 minutes. Hey, you might be right. I think wood actually only burns for 4. Hey, you are right. They fixed that again. They broke it again, huh? That's nice. No, we even tested it. I even tested it during Alpha 17, and it was not working. Huh. Yeah, I even tested it. I even tested it personally once in Alpha, and it wasn't. Yeah. Hmm. Cool. I re-broke it again. There were so many things that was one way and then another way all through Alpha 17 that. I could make enough cobblestone for 20 more flagstones, which would add another leg. No, I need 20 more flagstones anyway. Grab that. Whoops, wrong button. Yama, grab. I just sent you a mark for an airdrop. If you happen to go past that point, grab it. I need a compound bow, and sometimes they're in airdrops. I hope so. I mean, compound bow is actually my absolutely favorite weapon. I mean, even in my Horde 28, 35s, still compound bow unless the enemies get too close or I see a cop. If I see a cop, of course, I pull out a gun and I mean, that's a given. See, I won't be able to finish the entire horde base on the first night, but I'll have the main face built out of cobblestone nonetheless. My first horde base for day 7 is already made out of cobblestone. Yeah, okay. Any, but the extra areas of the base, I'll just throw up wood frames temporarily to block it in. But yeah, well, I have been lucky so far, by the way. I mean, I don't have a compound bow, but I already have a. I'm on day 6. I already have a hunting knife. I already have first aid bandages. I have a sledgehammer. I mean, I have a trader with a working forge. Don't remember why I was carrying the forged iron around with me. The only thing I have to repair it that would repair with forged iron. Oh, my sledge. Hmm. But I was clearly, obviously carrying it on purpose since I put 2 in there and 2 there. I already got bicycle handlebars. Got a reflex sight, but not fond of the reflex sight. It's okay. Four pots. Two football helmets. Not that I can make anything with them yet. Full auto trigger grip. I could put that on the pistol. That would be hilarious. Full auto pistol. I wonder if it would let me. I'm not going to. I don't need to waste ammo this early. Okay, well I think that would qualify as a exploit, and I would avoid doing that one. I do try to avoid exploits. Although I have a weird ass bug that whenever I put down a vehicle, my mouse. I have a bad mouse. It's not a weird. It's not really. It's my mouse, but my mouse likes to do like double and triple clicks when I click on something. Like when I zoom in, I'll go in and back out sometimes, because my mouse is it's a bad mouse. What's funny is when I'm putting down a bike, sometimes it'll drop two of them, and they normally proceed to hit each other, and one flies through the air and normally knocks my character out. One almost killed myself once when that happened because I dropped the bike and it actually clocked my guy and sent him flying backwards. So in my last game, there was random bicycles just on the map. Okay. Okay, put the candles. Okay. Catch you later. Have a good one. Yeah, well, it all depends on where I am, what game stage I am. I do like to explore at night, but see, I wait until midnight because the moon comes out, and you can see it's until midnight it's dark, and the moon comes out, and then I can see, and I'll normally go out, but then it starts getting dark again about 3 a.m. when the moon starts going down again. But early game, I tend to do a lot of camp the nights, and then late game, I'll go out and I'll kill zombies at night. Hunting zombies at night is a lot of fun, especially if you have like a compound bow that you've modded, so it's got like dies and stuff to increase its damage. Because if you shoot a zombie at range at night, and without standing up or anything, just side strafe, just strafe to your right or left, and just strafe, the zombie will run to where you were standing, and then stand there looking around, asking to be shot again. Dude, it's a extremely dangerous silent weapon. I mean, it's silent. I mean, the only thing that's as much fun as the compound bow. Actually, there's two things as fun as the compound bow: marksman's rifle with a silencer and a scope, or a AK-47 with a silencer. Gotta have the silencer though. A marksman's rifle with a silencer and a scope though, oh, now that's fun. Well, I love Alpha 17. I think this. I think the game made. I think Alpha 17 was definitely an improvement. I mean, there's some things that are annoying. Like, I'm sorry, if I wanted to make myself super weak at everything else, but wanted to be able to make good stuff really fast, I should be able to pump my points right into that. I do not like the fact that they level gated the intelligence. They took all the level gates out of everything else, which I hated the level gates when they put them in. Oh, I hated the level gates. And they took all the level gates out, all of them out, and then they put the intelligence ones back in. They level gated all the intelligence stuff. And it's like, that's not right. It shouldn't be level gated. Intelligence gated, sure. But level gated, I don't think that. I think that's bull. And nothing else is level gated. Why is my ability to craft level gated? But other than the level gating, I pretty much like everything about Alpha 17. This is awesome. All the new POIs. I mean, I've thoroughly enjoyed Alpha 17. Although getting enough acid to make a bicycle early is annoying. Which is funny because in my mom's game, by day 18 or 19, we were riding around in mini bikes. And yeah, I keep saying mom, so everyone probably thinks I'm young, but I'm not. I am far from young. I am, well, I guess you'd say I'm middle-aged. I don't know, my voice sounds like Kermit the Frog in puberty, but that's the way it's always sounded. Wow, Yama's only 1.8 kilometers away. He's making progress. One of the nice things I do like about the 17 is the new zombie AI. I mean, yeah, it makes things more difficult because, hey, no more hiding underground. They hear you, they'll dig down. And stuff like that. But at the same time, the AI is smart enough to find a path to you, which means if you want to, which I do, you can play it like a tower defense game. And you can actually build a maze, and the zombies will run it. And that's exactly what you just saw me building over there, is a maze. If I'm standing in that room on top, and eventually there will be a ramp down to the bottom room, And so, because of the ramp, if I go down there and the zombie knows I'm down there, they'll still run the maze. That's the purpose of the. So the bottom room's where I can put like my forge and things. And I'll maybe even dig down and make a mine shaft down there. I don't know. But you can make that big old room and make them a zigzagging maze all around the room, and it's elevated. And there's a reason for it's an elevated maze. There's a reason it's not built on the ground, because you can build the mazes on the ground. Just build a maze of iron bars and watch them run it. It works, and you can stand inside the iron bars and shoot them because it's iron bars. So building a maze out of like iron bars and all that works, but mine I like doing elevated because if I manage to shoot a zombie in the head or something and it gets stunned and falls off the maze, then it's got to start. It's got to go back to the beginning of the maze and start again. So I can keep shooting the zombies off the maze and never have to worry about them getting all the way through it because I'm knocking them off as they're trying to run it. And so that's the reason I do an elevated maze, because knocking them off the maze makes everything so much easier. And I demonstrated that in my YouTube videos on how that maze works and all that. What's up? You okay, Panos? I thought I heard a zombie. Not seeing one though. Yeah, and Yamasan, the guy who's actually in my game, in his game, he one night was like, "Hey man," it was like his day 35. "Hey man, I haven't built a horde base yet. You want to come over and build one for me?" I'm like, "Sure." So I go into his game and he already had tons of mats. So I just had him make the cobblestones for me to make flagstones with, and I built this base in his base. In his game, it was day 37 of his game when I built it, and he's still using it, and he's in day, I think he said he's in day 87 now. So basically, the way it works is you got one of those, and then normally I got the wooden. The reason I built that ramp out of wood because it's only temporary. I'll eventually go that way off over here, and then there'll be another one of those zigzags on this side, and then it'll go around another zigzag on this side, and then it'll go around another zigzag on this side, and then the actual ramp to get into the main maze will be actually right next to my ladder to get up here. And so I got all that time to shoot the zombies. And I have tested it in one of my videos, also on my YouTube channel, that even if the entrance to the maze is over there, and the entrance to the room is over there, and I'm standing right here, the zombies will still path the maze to get to me, because they see it as an open path to me. And so basically, all four sides look like this, except for, of course, the other three sides ain't going to have the opening for you to walk through. The trick is you cannot put a door on it, because if you block the path, then the zombies don't see an open path to you, and they will start destroying shit. So you can't put a door. You gotta make it an open path that's unblocked for them to get to you. And the reason these 4 holes are here, of course, this will be a ramp down there. But that's lower priority thing right now. And because it's early horde night, I'm just gonna finish up the build with empty wooden frames that I'm not even gonna fill in. Of course, I like to put wooden. Wow, I keep hitting the wrong button. I like to put wooden bars on the top on the roof too, so you can shoot the vultures when they come for you. But that's for another night. Tonight's horde build just needs to last for the night. Okay, so my ladder up is right there, so I'm gonna start my barbed wire just past the ladder. And here's another trick. Barbed wire has a slowing effect. The slowing effect does not have, they don't have to touch the barbed wire to get it. And barbed wire takes damage if it does damage. So if you put the barbed wire along the edge like so, the zombies walking right here get slowed, but the barbed wire doesn't wear out because it's not getting hit. So because the barbed wire won't get hit by the zombies, it won't break, and yeah. Now, this spot is kind of an up-in-the-air thing. If you put the barbed wire here, they'll cut that corner and hit it every time. If you put the barbed wire here, you can't knock the zombies off because they're gonna. If you shoot them, they're gonna fall into the barbed wire. So your choices are, or you can put no barbed wire there, in which case they're not gonna be slowed right there. Hard choices. For right now, I'm just gonna bypass that spot. And that's my barbed wire. So if anything makes it to the last leg of the maze, it's going to be running really, really slow. And it's, yeah, I'm holding shift right now. That's me fully running. See my stand? Oh, there it goes. That's how much barbed wire slows even zombies. So see if there's a zombie nearby. I can run a test run of the maze, make sure everything's good. Huh. I don't have a test. Here, guinea pig, guinea pig, guinea pig. The airdrop had a tier 3 compound bow that he's bringing in to me. Ha, he's gonna let me have it too. He's the one that picked it up, but he's gonna let me have it. Haha. I think I heard a guinea pig. Did I hear a guinea pig? Thought I heard a guinea pig. I don't see one though. Darn. I'm out of wood. That's okay. I need to find a guinea pig though. That's okay. Maybe I'll find one while I'm trying to get some wood. Was trying to count it, and I'm like, oh, why bother? Just make 30 of them. If it's if it's not enough, I'll make a couple more. If it's too much, I'll only have a couple extra. Okay, so that's going to be the temporary. I can of course take these down when I'm ready to actually put in the wood frames and the rest of the design. Hmm. Speaking of the trader, I need to check on some iron arrows. He brought a lot of stuff over here with him. Another case if I need a better, welcome back. Wow, being encumbered is way too much. Yama made it back over here, but he dumped everything in the chest. So I'm picked it all up so I can go bring it to the main base. And it's a low. Actually, Yama went and got the airdrop that I already had marked from day 4. I shared the waypoint with him from where it was, and it was past where he was on his way back, and it was in there. This and a shotgun was in there. He kept the shotgun. Wow, that was a weird lag. Okay. Just don't. Oh yeah, I play lots of other games. My main games right now, Rise to Ruins, Oxygen Not Included, Fortnite Save the World, which I've played since the day it launched. That game came out 6 months before BR, but everyone only knows BR in that game, so that's a little annoying. But and 7 Days to Die. I mean, I play lots of games. My game library is actually pretty big. Thought I heard a zombie. Huh. Thought I heard a zombie, but I don't see one. Darn it. How the hell did my shit get moved around on my bar? Huh. Yeah, Rust. I've actually seen Rust. It looked like it was pretty good. Yeah, but I haven't played it. I never heard of Seltered. Yeah, lately I've wanted to play Factorio, and then when I saw that new one from Coffee Stain called Satisfactory, it looks like it's a 3D game. A 3D Factorio is basically what it looks like from a first-person view. I signed up for the alpha for it, but I guess I didn't need a test running a game on an older system. Because believe it or not, my computer, I mean the frame rate, my bit rate is set to 2500 because my internet sucks. I can't set it any higher. But I'm running the game at high def, with most of the graphic settings turned up, as you can tell, on a computer that's, I want to say my computer's 15 years old now. And the only new thing in the computer is it's running I do have a 1050 Ti on it. So. But my I guess I ran the benchmark because that they wanted to run, and it came up 6s down the board, and I guess they didn't want to test it on how it runs on an older system. Oh well, I would like to alpha it, but that's okay. Okay. He says he sees a zombie. So we can use. Oh, there it is. Wow, I definitely missed that shot. And she stops. Oh. screw it. I'm normally not. I use the compound bow so much I normally have no problem making shots like that, but. We're going to test it. We're going to double check the pathing of the maze. Should work fine. But you never can tell with the way ramps and flat ground and so here we're going to test the pathing. Did she really just turn and go the other way? She really just turned and went the other way. What is she doing? To get her attention back, he actually went down there and pulled the arrow out of her hand that he had shot her with the first time. He's like, yank! Here, that gets your attention? Come on. And that's what a zombie going up a maze because you were standing up in a room looks like. And that is a successful test of the maze. Dee 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 dee. She's walking it. Looks like it works perfect. And look how slow they walk through. She walks through the barbed wire. She's not hurting the barbed wire, but she can't make any progress. So slow. And see, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about with the reset too. I hit her in the head. She got knocked down. And you know what she's going to do? Walk all the way back up and come up the ramp again. Tower defense at its finest. There she comes. Wow. And I just missed those two easy shots. And then she... Oh. There we go. Stick it right out of her brain. Okay, so that is confirmed successful test of the maze ramp. See, with the way ramps can act funky on the edge of the ground or something, had to double check it. That's all. But yeah, that was a successful test of the maze. So now. Okay, 4 in-game hours till Horde Night. Horde Night Day 7, compound bow with iron arrows. This is going to be, I don't know, overkill? Shot him right in the ass. That'll get his attention. It's literally sticking right out of the middle of his ass, I think. jump every now and then, just make sure I have his attention. I'm pretty sure he's walking towards me. I think he's beating on something because he saw Yama, and then Yama's half up a ladder, which he can't get to, so he's gonna start beating on shit. Okay, here he comes. I walked out there and took my arrow out of his ass. Hey, he's back. And there he goes, falling off again. Okay, I was just double checking, make sure it worked right, and yeah, there's no damage down here. They didn't swing at anything. I think I'll use stone arrows until they get towards the end, and then switch to iron. But I guess we get to see. Well, actually, I've used this base so much, everyone's already seen it, but we're going to see a blood moon again. And of course, because I always clip the blood moon, make it its own little video on my YouTube channel, I will give a quick tour of the new base at this, just before the blood moon. Okay, another Blood Moon coming, only 30 in-game minutes, and this is my new survival game. New survival base for Alpha 17 stable. Of course, I've played all the Alpha 17s in the experimental. This is just my first stable one. Of course, normal Blood Moon base. I got my ramp up for the zombies to follow. Little gap between the main base. My barbed wire there to slow the zombies. My ladder up is right here, of course. Doing my underground, my blow horde base that I showed in one of my videos. So I got my internal base down here. There will be a ramp right here to get out. Right now it's just a ladder. And the rest of this is not built yet, so obviously just got frames up right now to just wall it in until I can get the rest of it built. Because this is only day 7, and yes, I have already built all this out of cobblestone. I mean, not cobblestone, flagstone. It's all already flagstone. So, Blood Moon starting now. And 4 seconds. And here is the start of the Blood Moon. And the only reason that chest is on the floor is because the ceiling's not done yet. So, Blood Moon starting now, and there's our first victim. And you notice all the zombies getting knocked off. They have to walk all the way back around to get back up. And of course, the next advantage to this method is look at all the experience. If you were using traps to kill it and all that, you wouldn't be getting any of this experience. You don't get experience for trap kills. So there's that the nice experience gain. Here's dogs. But of course, dogs ain't nothing in this maze. They don't even make it very far. The reason they're all making it at this point is because that's all the barbed wire I got is at the end here. There's no barbed wire in the first half of the maze. I mean, but once you get a really huge maze, like a dog. Hi, dog. Just a little stagger with an arrow sticking out of the side of your head. Okay, buddy. Wasn't a little stagger that time. He went off. dog. I missed that because she ducked because of his shot. And she's going off. And she went off. I knew he was going to move as soon as I fired. He was stuck on the barbed wire. I'm like, as soon as I let go, he's going to unstick. Sure enough. And the funny thing about it is once you actually get all 4 sides of this maze built, you can actually stop shooting at midnight, and with all the barbed wire, they won't make it through the maze before 4 a.m. Wow, she actually got knocked back to the other side. That's cute. She's down. Oh, come on, that can't be all. Where's the rest of our zombies? That's not fair. Don't see any vultures either. Okay. I have a... Okay, and well, that was a successful, although albeit rather boring and ended too soon. Blood Moon. It's midnight, and the zombies have already stopped spawning. Huh. So normally, I mean, later games, I get the first Blood Moon to stop spawning at midnight. The second one's like it stops spawning at 1, and like the third one it stops spawning at 4 or something like that. So I guess we're already. Although it seemed to stop before midnight this time, that sucked. Wanted more experience. Oh well. Managed to get 2 levels out of it. Okay. That was disappointing. I feel, as Yama just said, I feel cheated. Didn't get the levels we should have got out of that. That's just not right. Don't see anything else out here for me to piss off either. Don't need the frames here anymore. That was only a temporary because, I mean, obviously the base isn't done for Horde Night. So I just walled it in with frames temporarily until I can get more cobblestones to actually finish it properly. So, now that it's done. And the purpose of these were only to protect from vultures. But, yeah, whatever. Oh, damn. Okay, well, unfortunately, that was a rather disappointing blood moon. But I guess the game's nice to you on the early levels, so... Oh, I could have made my own forge if I was paying attention. That's okay, I have one that works at the trader, so... Okay, well, when the blood moon's over... Yeah, when the blood moon's over, we're going to head back to the base and probably call it a stream, call it a night, because it is 5 a.m. and I do have a full-time job and have to get to work. But I would call that definitely a successful horde night. Even though it's a little boring. Where's my freaking horde? Why did it end so early? That was a sad, sad, sad horde night. The zombies like stopped spawning at like 11. Or at 24? Or 23? 2300? So when we killed the last few by like 2330, there was no more zombies. Maybe I shouldn't have taken those frames down already. Haha. Okay. Okay, well, on that rather weak note of a weak horde night, I mean, I expected more than that. I got only 2 levels out of it. I mean, what the hell? The zombies stopped spawning so early that, whatever. Yeah. So, on that note, I am actually going to call it a night, and I will catch y'all next time. And we'll hopefully get more fun. Hopefully, if I log out now before Horde Night's over and log back in, maybe a new horde will spawn. Maybe. Probably not. So, catch y'all next time.